Hello everyone. Welcome to a new uh, gameplay, game through. I'm gonna be playing Blueprints. First time. Uh, I've seen a lot of videos about this game for a while. I kinda don't like to play games while it's all in the hype. So, this is gonna be. Um, I know some stuff, so spoil away and whatnot. So, this is just for me and for those who want to see someone else's perspective a few months after um, the game released, pretty much. But um, yeah, this is gonna be on Twitch and also gonna be on YouTube. So go ahead and watch whenever you like. I'm gonna start a new game.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay, that was the intro sequence. Um, the first day is kind of crucial, quote unquote. I won't be stepping outside. Damn, this cursor is the acceleration is interesting. Um, just to explore, we have birds. Um, this, you have an urn, and an urn on this way. What's this right here? How do I X? Okay. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 pace. When you no longer have any pace left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So, as you can see on the top left, we have 50 paces, so we can enter and exit 50 rooms. So, sorry about the head nauseating distance. We have a queen and an ace. Face and ace, so this would be an F. More on that later. Oh, what's this? The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access blueprint mode by pressing R2. Good. There you go, R2. We are currently in the entrance hall. We can call it a day now, and so forth. Okay. Only open in the event of my death. This is probably the will. I will be reading this. You can skip forward if you don't like my voice or anything. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with an amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Interesting. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and do not rely on the success of the previous day. Final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my best wishes, with all my love and best wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Nice. Perfect. Pretty much, how should I say it? Here, in the blueprints, there's gonna be a lot of rooms with different tasks and different items and so forth to use throughout here. I'm not able to keep the same rooms, they will change constantly and so forth. So we would start with this door. So we have 3 rooms to choose of. I can pull out the map. The bedroom would lead us up, the closet would lead as a dead end, and the hallway will lead us to move forward. I want to explore as much as I can, so I'm choosing the hallway. Hallway, as you can tell, 50 all the way down to 49. Prayer, and bar, crowbar, hands. Don't know that one. We have another door here, and we have a red note. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That is in red. So, we have a bedroom, which is good. We also have a pantry that will lead us to go up, and the closet that would lead us to a dead end. I am going to choose the bedroom. But I do have to walk in to grab the 10 steps. Yes. Well rested. We have flan and sand. No, not flan and sand. Desert and dessert. Interesting. Oh, we have a gem. We're going to be collecting currency throughout the time that we're here. And we have a note. Sinclair just wanted to write a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Everson, whose particular personality somewhat made up of my own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the four pans. It was well worth the wait though, as I enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves. KL. I want to say it's KL. Or RL or something like in that form. Okay. Moving upward. We have a storeroom, a closet, and a nook. I will be using the nook because both of those are dead ends. So we have a key. Stairs and stars. Something's missing, which should be the eye. Explain that later, and so forth. Noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you might want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad of scratch paper, or perhaps most fitting, a journal, will provide an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I do have a notebook with me and a pencil, so hopefully that will help us. We have a corridor, a lavatory, and a spare room. Corridor is always left unlocked. This would be helpful in the future, but I'm gonna choose a spare room. We have tape, a desk, and a ladder, lonely ladder. Okay. We're gonna have a bedroom, parlor, and a closet. Whenever you enter this room, you will get in two, so it's a free room. A parlor is a puzzle that I love, so I want to do all the puzzles here. This box is blue. The gems are in a true box. This box is black. We have a wind-up key and the note. Dear Herbert, it was an honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I am being frank, It may be quite a while since we have been seen in your decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you rather singular parlor game. Sorry, let me reread that one more time. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. We still have an L, so Lowry is probably the initial. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are empty. So, one truth and one lie. This box is blue. This box is black. The gems are in the true box. Since this is the truth, and this is the truth, this would be a false. And so if it's false, the gems are in the true box, which these are both true. It would have to be here in the false one. So logic puzzles are essential in a mathematician's world. So I'm fairly okay at them. Discrete mathematics helps a lot. I wish they went a little bit to the left. This needs a gem, so we'll save those for now. Pantry. I'll choose the bedroom. Just so that we can explore and move forward. Oop, we have a letter. Greetings from Reddington, small town. We have a lock and the clock. Oh. We'll use a key on this. We have a gem, some money, and a key. Very cool. I wonder what's gonna be in here. Pull out the map, storeroom, a den, and a courtyard. I am going to do the courtyard because you can go up and down, and the den would include some things, but a courtyard is beautiful on the outside. So we have going down, we have a patch of dirt, no tools, a sledgehammer. Oh, I can take the sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. Nice. Okay. We'll head up forward. I will choose the den, leading us more forward. Sand and interesting. You have a pawn piece. You have a clock, which is important in the future, knowing the time. No other stuff. A candle that's knocked over. Swans. Clock. Okay, so let's see. Can head up or can head on this side. Let's head on up. Corridor is always left unlocked. A drawing room. We can reroll. This would be good, but it also needs a gem. Corridor is always left unlocked. We kind of need to go to the side at some point. I think I'll take the drawing room. This is very cool. We have tent and tag, or tree and tag, forest and tag, cost. I don't know. Something like that. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you would draw 3 floor plans, from which you will select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that you're not allowed to redraw if you do not like. Sorry. There are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Like this one, the drawing room. Nice portrait. Spoilers for anyone who has not seen anyone play. We see that this is the chair and the mantle in which the guy is sitting on. But in the background, these candles, one is twisted and one is not. So this one right here can twist down. Giving us a safe, which I do not know the combination to, but I will leave it unlocked for that. And let's see. This one needs a key, so I will not be unlocking it just yet. This one does not, so. The chapel would be okay. Just gonna lose 1 coin as we enter. There's a bishop. It's so beautiful and so pretty. One. Where's 2? I feel like I need to light these candles up. There's 3. Yeah, where's 2? There's 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I click on them? Can't jump. Okay, well let's go on this way. This needs a key. I only have 1 key. This one goes into the den. So, kitchen is good to buy some stuff, but since I am gonna be going back, actually this connects to the den. This one is going down to the left, so that is great. Ooh, that's such a hard choice. Kitchen. I know maybe someone might be mad for the observatory, but kitchen is always well. Could buy some stuff. So for 2 coins, banana, 8 for a club sandwich and bacon. And glazed lemon salmon for plus 10 for an aquarium. Interesting. We'll see if we need those, but we have match and tree, light, and flight well, technically, but we'll see. Okay, we are gonna press forward. Ah, this is rather important for lore. Very, very cool. So this is the security room. Five Nights at Freddy's. But you have a coffee station. It's very cool. A microwave. We have stage and sage. So T. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So security rooms more north, but they will be locked. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. The access levers are no longer required to gather entry. Staff notice, effective the first week of December, payroll will all live out. The seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at the security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babridge. And then the terminal password is all scratched out. I like how these move, these are so cute. Okay. So we have this. Blue memos equals true, red memos equal lies. So the antechamber one is a lie, that means that it's all locked. And the other one, where west hallways are more likely to be locked. Welcome to the estate. Press enter. So the estate inventory means some things that we haven't obtained, that we're missing, and so forth. Which we are not. The keycard system, security levels. We'll put these as low because we don't have a keycard, and will be unlocked. Actually, no. It'll be high. Offline mode unlocked. The general safety online mode. Unlock mode should be set to unlock the staff so working on the estate. For settings, okay. I'll change these to low because we do not have. Actually, let me read the thing. Security level determines the amount of key doors. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with low settings, or 5 to 6 with high settings. Okay. Confirm. Go back. Return to security. Log into network. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Password. I know the password, I just don't know what importance it is just yet. Let's see where this is gonna go. This is gonna go down. That one's gonna go up. Not doing the weight room because that is really bad. Passageway is good. And then storage room is great as well. Oh, I can't go back. My inventory, hide. I can't just... Ooh, so I'm stuck here. Huh. I thought you can leave. Maybe that's on PC only. Damn it. Okay. Well, here this goes. You have a coin. You have a key. You have a gem. And there was supposed to be one more, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So you have road and rod, so that'd be an A. Let's see. Is there any other way we can go back down to the drawing room or courtyard at the bottom? Explore there as well. We'd have to go to the chapel, lose one more. Might as well just go up. Use it. Office. Interesting. That is the only one with 2. This is a dead end. But the office connects to the chapel. So. Camera of the queen. Here, a tiger. Oh, I can look at this. Interesting. A lovely couple. We have a car. Layers, and we have another computer. Oh, let's read on this side first. An upgrade desk. Interesting. The anti-chamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So west and east. Interesting. Red is a lie, so please check in if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Falling of the Lord Count, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure of if the last title is intended to be Herrings or Hearings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. So March of Baron, so March is 03, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, upgrade this is popped up. So I have 4 of them. So 0, 3, 0, 4. Nope. 0, 3, 0, 3. March. So we have a red gem. And the number 8. This is going to be a lot of reading, so please bear with me. Dear Mrs. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own merit, given the circumstances, hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not just drawers. Let's first put our apprehensions aside, as I am sure another red envelope is the last thing you expect to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it becomes apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize, despite what you may believe. You interpret it as thinly veiled threats towards your younger nephew. I want to personally assure you that there was never any terrible danger. If you gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our own word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading. We hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of these funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letter pertained to you, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorable, at least sympathetically. Sorry for your inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. Damn. Blackmail, all the bad stuff. Crazy. Welcome to Holly. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes the servant quarters and maid's chamber. Okay. Spread code now. Return to member. Again to network. Exit. Insert disk. Scanning disk. The boudoir. Boudoir has been found on this upgrade disk. You now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Plus 3 apples is good, 2 rerolls, and 1 dice. For movement's sake, I think that would be great. 3 apples. I'll explain that later. But now, they have to decide where to go. We can go down or up. We have 1 key left. Well, we'll just go here, lose a coin, and then head on up. Okay, so we have feet of a woman, so I think that's going to be important. So we have 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 3. Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 feet of women. Of a man. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0, 4, 0, 8, 0, 8, 0, 4, 0, 8, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 8. Nope, okay. Well, could it be just all women and all men? So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 0, 4. And then men we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 0, 4, 26. Nope. I didn't count the boys. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. April does have 31 days, so 0, 4. Clear. 0, 4, 31. Nope. This is gonna be annoying. I'm looking it up. I'm sorry, chat. 1, 2, no, older gentlemen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is a hard puzzle, especially if you don't know what the other one is. This one has 6 and not the number 6. Interesting. Next page. Oh, this is handwriting. Dearest Mary, I know the event of the past years have elaborated you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way it rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless, like wind-scarred plains. Through this all, I will know your principal concern has always been Simon. You don't need to confide in me yesterday, April 14th. Oh, April 15th. Oh, interesting. The dates match the letters. Huh. For me to realize that the fact everyone knows you understand this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that, regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from all fallout and good and God forbid recompenses. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hopes that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary. I have a few apprehensions and few fears, assuming everything goes according to plan. You should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. And as for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was likely our last. I am too old and stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Never eat. So this room is always in the East. Okay. Use. Keys for sale, laboratory, pantry. Pantry, because all other places are locked. Oh, we have an apple. Apple gives 3 steps, if I'm not mistaken. 2. And money. Amazing. Okay. What is this? Bridget, please pick up some more fruit because Fridays, as we have just been informed, before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread should be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. I know about the bananas, but oranges? Interesting. This enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change and leave it on the pantry. So there are 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges somewhere. Coat, shore, cliff, coast, and coat. I am gonna spoil a lot of things. Rumpus room. So we have a TV. We have checkers. We have money. Amazing. Oh, I cannot. Oh, okay. That's weird. I don't know what this is. It looks like a jukebox, water cooler, a radio. stage and stag. You have the door. You have this here. You have a bishop. And we have Zoltar.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. It holds true beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Interesting. So we're looking for a moon. Black cat with a red flag, and the boy is us trying to find the 46th room. Locked and I have no keys. Damn. Well, the courtyard is our last places, so we'll just head down there. And then explore the outside, because I have so many steps. But for a first day, this is not too bad. East hallway, just because we can go down and explore more. I know, this is not like the best or whatever. Car and cart. This is blocked off because there's no entrance on the other side. It was not there, we have this here. The billiard room and the servants' quarter. We could play math, but then this is actually really helpful for us because we have Nini keys and we have quite a lot of bedrooms. See, 3 bedrooms. And then I believe, yeah, there's a paycheck here. Payroll slip, 10 gold. Issue for the week of, so 11/1, that's just important for us in the future. So today, day 1 is 11/1. And we got 10 coins. So payroll, 10 coins. Okay. Because we have the servant quarters. We also have a letter. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, but I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you numerous times in the past. Have stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite reputations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself, uninterrupted by you and fettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say out loud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you, besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of a younger Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land and my instructions for you is to quit, must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have declared to leave the lake house in Trinicide to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contracting you shortly about the particulars for the past 4 decades. You have served willingly as the subject and victim to many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Annie as the house manager of your new residence, but I know the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, Herbert. Damn, quite a guy. So we got keys. We have the master bedroom, ladyship's chambers, guest bedroom, nursery, bunk room, and boudoir. And okay, so we can go to the entrance hall and do the last room there before heading up to, yeah, let's do the last room. Just because I want to complete the bottom floor. I am a completionist, so I try to do as much as I can. Gone through here, gone through there. Then right here. Lavatory, corridor, nursery. I have no gems, so lavatory it is. Pin and pine, okay. Well, there's nothing in there, so next time do not go in the lavatory. And then just go straight on through. Oh, we have coins here. Oh, I should be checking, cause yeah. Oh no, damn, I made a big mistake. Cause we spread gold across the estate. Forgot that. Huh. Use. Okay. Damn it. I need gems. I have no gems. The closet. It's a random item for us. I never die. Okay, well, that was the end of a run for us. Is there any other way that I see? No. Could call it a day, but I could just explore outside. I wish you could run. Or it'd be a little bit more faster. What's in here? Just the office. Spread more money. Security. I could go through the security one. Doesn't really matter. Just to check if there's more money. Which I don't need the money because I don't keep any of this, but oh, there is money here. Where am I? I think I lost myself. I do need to go to the... there. Whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna go outside. This is very pretty. So we have a gate on this side that I do know we can unlock by going through the outside of this door. This right here. Oh, we can make a wish. Oh. That's so cool. I did not know you could make a wish. That's so cool. There's stairs leading down. This reminds me of The Witness, which is an amazing game, by the way. I love The Witness a lot. Nope. Can't go through there. It's very difficult. The Witness is a game that I did not finish, nor did not, thank God I could not fall. I was scared. I was panic. Indeed. I was not able to finish on my own. Did a lot of walkthroughs for that one. So hopefully this is not a game that would require a lot of walkthroughs either. This torch is not lit up. Neither is this one. And I can't get through these boxes. So interesting, a lot of interesting things. These towers, these mountains. So sad, I have a lot of materials left over. Some catacombs there. And then there's this gate open on this side. It's very cool. There's a random light out here. That's so weird. I have a clock. Got some more bird or bats. Wires going outside. A sealed door. Need a screwdriver probably. The door to the outside. Most likely my place to sleep. What's this? Like a mining area. Hmm. I did not know that combination. But I see a lot of apples. Following these paths into my campsite, it looks like. Anything cooking? The campsite, due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay overnight at the estate. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use. Has been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for a night. Nice. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night then. Call it, yes. So cold in my room. Give me a second. East facing villa. Total rooms 22. Going reach 6. Steps taken 61. Items found 3. Nice. Since this time we went to the east, hopefully we can go more west next time. But so far it looks great. How do I hit exit? Exit. Save and continue. Next day. So day 2. Should be 11-2. We have our map. We have... Oh, you can go back and forth. Interesting. Since we're going more to the east this time, we'll be heading this way. Oh, we can try the parlor room again. The spare room, the nook, gives us a key or 2 gems. I'm saying the spare room just to go forth. Nothing too fancy just yet. The pantry and the breaker box. Since it could be a dead end, just a pantry, to be honest. Like I said, we want to do the east side this time. Oh, we have a banana. Same things, 5 oranges, 5 bananas. 3 steps. Bananas give 3. Interesting. Apples give 2. Lavatory is like a dead end. Closet gives 2 items. The nook. This time. We have a plane. We have a key. Little nook here. Noteworthy. We already gone through that one. Let's try to get going, get further into this here. I don't have any gems. The breaker box would be the best. This is a bad run. Brighton Bridge. Key card system off. Gymnasium off. Dark room on. Garage on. And then we need a lever for that. Okay, well, time to just backtrack. Then we'll try to go to the west side as soon as possible. This would be blocked off because it's the breaker box area. The den, because there is no other place to go. Pawn. Let's go this way. We need to head up 4. These are both dead ends. The parlor room would be the next one. The wind-up key. 1 truth, 1 lies, and 1 could be both, one or the other. Let's see. Blue box is empty. Blue box is true. This is the blue box. This is true. Blue box is true, which makes that true. Then this is a lie. The blue box is empty. The blue box has the items, which confirms the story. And blue gems. I wish, oh, you can close it. Interesting. I wish the, this could be, I don't know. There's something I was thinking about, then I forgot what it was. Parlor room. Bedroom goes down, chapel goes up, east hallway. Hallway is not a good thing. That's not the bad thing to pass up. Check down here. Office is a good way to spread some more gold. And then we already know this answer to this puzzle. Could I... Oh, it's already open. Oh, it stays open. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. We already have that one. And no upgrade disc this time. Spread gold to the estate. Return to main menu. Run payroll. Has been run for this week. Please try again next week starting on Monday. Ah, so this was Monday. Interesting. So I'm gonna write Monday for next time. So 11/1 was Monday. Okay, we already went there. Going upwards. Trying to do is, ooh, money. Yes, I think, yeah, that's the best. We can finally see the observatory. So constellations, preface. This book contains a complete star-based a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, as a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. So right now, 1, because this is the first time, would be North Star. Tomorrow, if we find it again, it'd be the twins. So trunks have been added to the entrance hall, so we can go back to there. And then the slice, 3 steps. Diamond minor would be 4, but it could be a 1 and a 3. So, but diamond, Southern Cross, Drax the Dead. Dead rooms are more common. That's kind of scary. Up to 12, 15. Special flowers today. Okay. So interesting. What is up here? I think I used this music for my outro on Resident Evil. Oh, I can rotate this. Okay, let's see. It has to be rotated this way, so. Okay. Upwards and outwards. And then just can't jump off. Rotate it this way. Rotate it once more. Should be looking outside. Oh, one North Star. Okay, nice. Very cool. Okay, and this is the exit door that we need. Well, I can't end our run early, so we have to just go through here. It's blocked off. Passageway. Yikes. And the closet, and then pretty much call it a day. I didn't mean... Okay. That doesn't really matter. Yeah. Nothing too good, nothing too bad came of it. Calling it a day. Day 2 was not the best. Next one. I'm just gonna continue playing until we reach whatchamacallit, until my friends wanna play more Rivals. So this could be another hour or another day. Very similar situation to the last time. This time we're going to the spare room. No reason not to. I have no items. So the part of the room so we can go up. Very pretty outside. Okay. Grab the key. All 3 boxes are empty, which is false. One of them has to be full, so that is false. This box and the blue box are empty. Could be true. Black box contains the gems. If this is true, these 2 are empty. That is full. If that is true, then that is also true, and this is false, so it will all be here. Good job. We want to make it more on the east side, so let's just get here. We have here for that one. I have no money, so I cannot lose anything. The garage. But that's a dead end if I'm not mistaken. And then I know the breaker box has an opening for it, so that's This will be helpful in the long run. So I'll just draft it now and then keep it there. No garage this time. Let's get this to meta progression. Nah, it's just this one. Oh, there's a gem. This is Reddington. Tub and tube. I need a key for that. Could get this gem. I like how it keeps it open, so I don't have to continuously check that. If it's locked, it's no longer useful, so we can keep moving forward. I have no keys, but a lot of gems. Courtyard, commissary. Courtyard would be really helpful. I have a metal detector this time, no sledgehammer. Dark room. I just want us to turn on the lights once we enter. Can't see anything. It's locked. Damn. Okay. Let's get out this way. See if we can go up. Nope, it's locked as well. Okay, well, drawing room, and then so we don't. Well, we have nothing to lose really, but we can redraw. So. This would have been really helpful. Turn easy enough. Dark room on. Garage on. See if we can get the garage again. Oh, and the keycard system. I can go back to the dark room and explore, but until then, we have to go to the den. Security, that's actually really helpful, so that we can go through and then oh, there's something here. Oh, right here. Thank you so much for the detector. Keycard systems. So security level too high and offline mode to unlocked. Go back. Exit. Wait. A trunk? I didn't see any trunks. And a lockpick kit? Okay. Where would that be? I'm so blind, apparently. lock? Huh? Well, I'm not gonna, oh, there's the trunk. But lockpick kit. Where would that be? It's not in one of these, I hope. In the spare room. Well, let's see. What can be in here? Hallway, pantry, storeroom. Storeroom, we need some mobility. I believe, what was it for the next day? Twins entrance hall has trunks. Okay. So this being close to the entrance hall is good. For twins. If it's gonna be a dead end, it has to be a good dead end. This just give us 8 moves. Give us 2 things. It has to be this one. There's a gem here as well. Already read that one. Okay. So these have that. That was a dead end, we went through there. There's no lockpick through here. We'll lose one here, just does not really matter. But let's see, there's a lockpick stuff in here. No. Oh, what's this? Staff notice? 1983. Is that the year that we're in? I wrote that down. Question mark. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. This is this one. While the floor plans associated with the West Wings have not removed from the pool, we as the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, I draft something else. I'm just gonna check in here. This is a free room. That's fine. Lockpick. There's the top hat. There was a gem here. Nothing in there. Already got the gem from in there. Would it be in here? I just can't see it. Oh, I need a magnifying glass to see that. Mr. Suspicious. That's locked. lockpick kit. Interesting. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of Ladyship, I assume for her room in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Interesting. That was the orchard outside. That's the computer that we just went through. The mate. This is a clearer picture of them. It's clearish. Clearer. The camera. I already went through these. That's not as developed. That's so not developed. Star card. Oh. Nope. Okay, well, let's get through here. Furnace. Commissary. I don't want the red rooms, to be honest. I don't have anything beneficial for that just yet. With, without. Spine. Pine. S. Commissary will be closed, so this is a lie, so. Staff noticed, with, without, spine, pine. Anything in the trash. Anything in the arcade. Jams, limited running shoes. I wish I could keep those, but nope. Day 20 and day 21 sale. It's not in red, but all staffs are welcome. Okay, so get money up that day. Nice. Walk-in closet, we get 4 items. And plus whatever that is. You have a cupcake. Oh, 10. Nice. Another gem. One of the ladies. Okay, we'll continue going out this way. Hallway, which is really helpful for us. What does this say? Doors on the west wing are most likely locked, so that's a lie, so they're not as locked. Heading on up. Well, can't pick that one, so we'll just go forward. The pool has a locker room and sauna and pump room till today's draft. Pantry was locked. Passageway. Ah, this one's free and this one's not. I could unlock it. Perfect. Archives. Oh, that's bad. But we get to go through that. Boiler room. A boiler room. We can exit out this way. So this is interesting. Steam coming out here, out through here. Diverting power to up there, but that does not make sense. Here, but we kind of want to move that first, so let's move this over here. And then we want to stop it. Okay. So nope. Will this be enough? Oh, yes it is. Slide, I slide. There you go. Choosing it. So this is going here. Interesting. Turn this on. Oh, the door unlocked. Oh, but it's because there's nothing in here to the front. Oh, that is brutal. Okay. This needs power. It's gonna go down here. So that one's not that important because that does not need power. That one's gonna go up. Now it can be activated. Let's see if I can go through here. Damn it. Okay. Well. Passageway. Again we go. Pantry. I have an orange. How much does this give? 5. Very cool. Okay. Cannot be able to open that one either. I don't have gems, so this one has more options. Do I have the boiler room? I do have the boiler room, so that would get plus 30. Very cool. But do I need it just yet? Looks like no. I have 2 exits and a pantry. No, that's locked. I could use... I could just eat it anyways. That'd be 30, so I would actually take it. Have dinner. Nice. Okay. Heading down would be the ideal. Actually, there's no way to enter through there. Could go around. I'm gonna go around and then come back. Yeah, I'm gonna go around and come back. Because I could open those with the lockpick I have. So, which is a journey, but kinda needed to lose money along the process, but that's okay. Wait, I can't use a lockpick? Damn it. Now this journey is for nothing. Really? Okay, well, lockpicks for doors. Okay. Oh, strict. That's just saying. And then keys for trunks. Alright, I'm heading the right way. Yes. Hallway, then dining room, and then head in the wrong direction. Find the boudoir, which is something we haven't seen. Nope. Far away from it. Oh, right there. Christmas. And there's a safe. $12.25. Number 4. Please excuse my reading once more. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Mary's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave her family, her fortune, her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness clutch your pretty asset so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew, as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your coarse foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Interesting. Oh, what's the directory? Huh. I was planning on clicking this one, but let's see. The boiler room has one, the pantry has another one. I could just explore this again. Everything else is locked. Okay. Okay. Well, that would be it for today then. Did use all of these, nothing else I can do. Could go to security just to double check if I have everything, but call it. Yep. I'm calling it a day. This time the west. So day 4. We always start at 8 o'clock. So day 4. 11:04, 8 o'clock. This time, I actually do want the garage, so we'll start forward. There's a breaker closet, breaker box. Key card off. Gymnasium off. Dark room on. Garage on. So let's see if we're lucky enough to get through and get some money early on. Get a key early on, actually. We do need gems, but keys are important for the later game. Nothing else here. Oh, what's this? A coupon block. Save 1 coin. Okay. The den give us a gem, so that is helpful in the future, especially if we want to get the garage. We have a box which I will use. We'll get more keys in the future. Ah, we have a key card. Which we do not necessarily need, but it's helpful in the future. We need a security office whenever we have the chance. Bedroom gives us a good chance, but was in the wrong direction. Patio's in the wrong direction. Bedroom. Bedroom's also a free one to walk through. Bredington, we know that. There's nothing on the hand. West Wing, up to hopefully the garage. The garage, perfect. What we wanted. And we got keys, so that is good. Garage door is open. Three keys. Anything for us to read here? Oh, what's this? Christopher, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone. When your service were required, I don't care how long you have been driving for his not bondship. What is this word? Lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Miss Babbage. Cart. And then the car. She could just drive it out. Looks like it needs a key. But this is a ladder. We cannot climb. But very cool. Very nice. Let's head this way. So this would be a gate to exit. Nice. Going down this path. Over this wooden plank. Oh, there's this gate right here. The west gate has permanently unlocked. So this is open for the rest of the time. Wonder what this is right here. Root cellar rooms in your house most likely contain dig spots. I don't have a whole special floor plans now cost steps. Ah, this is perfect. I would prefer that. I usually get a lot of steps. Ooh, what's this? Oh, notice of termination. Mr. Reverend, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the ground has been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your service as a groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duty. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the state are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be sealed promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in the future endeavors. Annie Beveridge, house manager. So sad. What's this? Go to the light now. I'm gonna write that down, actually. This is important. I have not seen this before. 55 rooms. 45 rooms. Two wings. Nine ranks. Two starting rooms. Four, 5, 2, 9, 2. I'm gonna make sure I know the colors. This is light blue. The 2 is pink. The 9 is dark blue. And then the 2 is yellow. Seven, 590. Tested my full house theory, no luck as expected. Seven, 590. Full house. Chamber sealed. I should write that down. Okay. Write it down in my notebook. Exploring everything. Can I take the broom? Can I clean some stuff up? Frying pan. Can I cook in the kitchen? Some nails, a board. These don't do anything. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, the outer room. It's a permanent additions. Great. Okay. I could go through the west wing, go through there, or the entrance hall. I think I might go through the west wing. We have a corner at the bottom that we cannot go through. So, we'll see. Let's see if we can go up and around here. So happy they require steps. Perfect. We have no coins, so the commissary would not be beneficial. We only have a coupon book for 1 coin off. Lose 3, gain 5, which is gonna be a free room. Oh wait, whenever we draft a bedroom. So this is like good for meta for the future. Cute stuff. Coins. The Red Prince. We're playing the Blue Prince. Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The red prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up, for the fear of the view he had heard the sky was not a red hue. He always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked at our prince and he looked like a prince from head to toe, from his toes to his head. As you reader might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. The story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Very sweet, very cute. So we have a red prince and the blue prince. Security room. Can I go back? What is it that we have here today? Keycard. So there's nothing. Main menu. Keycard system. They can leave it as high. Confirm settings. What is it? Keycard doors are within the estate. Keycard system is currently offline. Keycard system. I can leave it locked because we have the keycard. Turn to security menu. Log into network. Red memos live. In the boiler room. Gives us the power into this room. Is it still all off? See, now this is powered on. Let's see if this affects anything here. Ah, beautiful. This is what I'm looking for. Look at the blue power. Interesting. But that's a dead end. This is also a dead end. Interesting. Oh. So spin cycle. Oh. Stop. Keys with all your money cost 10. Okay, so I need more coins. What's this? Shoe shine. Star treatment. All of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. Dry cleaning. Oh, special service. All of your steps. The service will cost and will exchange all of your steps with all of your coin, with all of your allowance. That's, oh, whoa, that's super cool. But what would, man, now man, I'm upsetty spaghetti. Cause, man, if I, now I gotta try it out with the furnace. Cause, oh, I wonder what is gonna happen here. So if I move this over, let's see if I can get some special stuff on this side. This is gonna be so interesting. Is there more buildings with like connecting power? The dark room has power. Oh, still turns off. Okay, I'll be right back. Wait, why can't I open this one? Oh, well, that doesn't really matter. But let me change it over to... because I can do more. Oh my gosh, this is an overpowered room. And I am so glad I have found it. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look for something. I have a key card. Money. Shoot. Oh, yes. Entrance hall to this place. On. Okay, well. I need more coins and more steps, to be honest. Try to draft some more stuff. This is a dead end now. this has power. Okay, I'm gonna dry this on. Yes, key. What's this? What is this? What is this? Oh wow, this is so beautiful. If the furnace has power, it gives us a key. This is so cool. Oh my god. I am. Wow, whoa, this is super cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so tingly. Like, wow. What was this day for? Right. Gonna make a note of that. Boiler room is the best room. Okay, that's so cool. Super cool. Oh, mind me. Oh, wrong one again. Okay. Super cool. Is there any other place? No. So I might call it a day. I don't have enough coins, so I know what to do for the laundry services. I wish that was not as closed, but hey, you know, everything is pretty cool and amazing for today. So I'll end this stream right now, but good notes so far. Done a lot, so let's call it a day. A small cottage. It was very cool. That boiler room. 5 new rooms. That is amazing. I love that. Okay. Exit. Save and quit. Super cool. Super, super, super cool. We've learned a lot. I'm gonna make another note. Antechamber cannot be in the middle. Antechamber has to be on the side. I got some lore from the hovel. We know the date, and well, the time's obvious. And then the first was Monday. We have a sale on the 20th day, the 21st day. Payroll does 10 coins, and then the year might be 1983. Maybe. That's the only year I've seen so far. And then this code, 45292. Different colors as well. And then I know I need to make a list of the rooms and the antechamber. But we'll do that in another time. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. Goodbye.